I really feel she has an issue with me.
They're betting on your silence.
They put this on.
People think that you're going to remain silent. And they're betting on your silence, hoping that you'll go along to get along. But they don't understand that they've pushed you too far.
Y'all, where the hell is Wendy Williams when you really need her? Because I have been watching this situation between Kandi and her Xscape group member Latocha getting completely out of hand, and I just want to know what Aunt Wendy is thinking about this right now.
No.
Is there a
Don't
chance?
ask.
Is there a chance?
No. Girl, don't ask. I know what you're saying.
It's Justin Diego back with another Bingeworthy video, and I never saw this coming, but Xscape has actually been petty enough that they have landed themselves at the very top of my list of must-cover topics that have been piling up on my desk since my last video. So today, let's talk about why the girls are fighting and why all this might have been a scheme that Todd set up to come to us to get us watching this Xscape show that's coming up on Bravo really soon.
You cannot play a chick like me. You're gonna have to come correct.
Y'all already know the drill. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, slam that bell button, and follow Bingeworthy on Instagram and the TikTok. Xscape was recently given their flowers at the Soul Train Music Awards in Las Vegas. Now, before the show, all eyes were on all of the ladies of Xscape as they gracefully made their way down the carpet. Kandi, Tamika, Tiny, and Latocha all looked stunning as they posed for photos. But it didn't take long before fans started reading in between the lines and sensing some obvious tension between certain members of the group.
The tea. What's that?
This is the tea for today. Ooh.
Flooding social media with shady comments talking about, someone missed the dress memo, but they look good. And another fan responding, I can't stand that Tasha seemingly has to upstage the other girls. Stay in theme at least.
Something about this doesn't sit right in my spirit.
With Nene Leakes even getting her a piece of the drama, simply commenting with the ironic observation emoji, like she was just trying to see something. And one fan was actually feeling the green dress, commenting, she wrong for not coordinating with the group, but that cold ass dress though. And this comment had me cracking up talking about the girls. Okay, so this is the color we'll all be wearing. Latocha, bet. Pick screen. With one fan actually taking the time to reimagine the group's look himself with everyone in dress code. Before one Xscape fan started windmilling for Latocha, responding, maybe Latocha didn't know the dress code or what the other ladies planned on wearing. Maybe she honestly didn't know. Did you guys think of that, question mark? Yes, as the conversations amongst fans started heating up, Latocha actually chimed in, responding to the fan who defended her earlier, saying, thank you, exclamation point, because they didn't tell me anything. It's more to this than people know. And this is where things went completely left. Now, y'all already know that Kandi was hot sauce mad, and now that Latocha had officially joined the chat, Kandi definitely felt like she had every right to set the record straight, putting her hands all up in Latocha's face, talking about, bitch, the only motherfucking thing. Okay, she didn't say bitch, or at least she didn't type bitch, but we already know that Kandi called her a bitch, and she just didn't post it on Instagram. But anyways, Latocha, the only thing people need to know is that you chose to have a separate stylist from the rest of the group. You chose to separate yourself, so don't blame us for that. Stop continuing, keyword,
What do you mean by that?
to put out false narratives with a nasty eye roll emoji. Woo, the girls are fighting, y'all, and after that, they just all started to get their hands dirty. With Latocha posting to her social media story, letting fans know that she did not know anything about this dress code, providing screenshots from her stylist, asking the group stylist that Kandi mentioned about it, and being told that there actually wasn't really a scheme. I mean, clearly the biggest scheme is all these damn typos in this simple message. But I digress. It's clear that whoever the group stylist was told Tasha's stylist that the dress code was just a solid color that is glamorous and long. And if we look at Latosha's gown, it's solid, glamorous, and it's long.
Ooh! Looking like 10 over 10 plus 10 minus nothing.
Her stylist even raised concerns here in the text conversation about their desire to have a cohesive photo for the carpet. So it's given that somebody is owed an apology, but hey, I'm just going based off the receipts that were presented with the case. After that, Micah sis threw even more shade, doubling down on the fact that she ain't really been messing with them like that, and she ain't even know nothing about this silver glam dress code. And y'all already know that the blogs picked up the story and started saying that Tasha had done block Kandi before Tasha had to go and set the record straight. And she clarified that Mrs. Worldwide actually blocked her.
You dirty, low-down dog.
And as if that wasn't bad enough, Tiny started actually throwing her own little shade too, reposting this subliminal video about not letting anyone dim your light, before making it very clear that she wasn't feeling Latocha reacting to this shady post from Kandi's DJ about wearing the same colors. Tiny actually had me shook though, commenting under the post, "Glad you ain't got a David Ruffin or a flashing y'all group, exclamation point with the crying laughing face emojis. Ain't nobody come to see you, Lotus, exclamation point with the crying laughing face emojis."
What is going on? What is going on?
Sis, why you over there mumbling? Say it with your chest, because I've been reading some comments and y'all are so petty for raising concerns about Xscape carrying on without their lead singer. No, because y'all are petty for that, because y'all know that all of them girls can sing. Yep, every one of them. Before Kandi chimed in to get her a little piece too, talking about, "Tiny, girl, it's lonely at the top, exclamation point with the crying laughing face emojis." No, because what y'all laughing at though?
This bitch can't be serious.
And this is when Latocha let us know that she had had enough and she was 2 seconds away from telling everything.
People think that you're gonna remain silent, but you tried to play me one too many times. God, y'all ain't helping me tonight, but God says, I need you to know your silent season is over. This year, I'm gonna tell you how I really feel. This year is no holds barred. If you can't handle it, you might as well get out of my space, cause I'm tired of biting my tongue and I done ran out of cheeks to turn.
After being slammed by Kandi fans, Latocha finally made a statement via social media, adding some context to her previous passive-aggressive energy towards the group, saying, "First off, I'd like to apologize to all the fans. It's so unfortunate that I have to tell my truth this way. However, in this new space, I won't be silenced by who has the bigger following."
Were you silent or were you silenced?
If I don't say anything, I'm dragged. And if I do say something, I'm dragged. So here it goes. Me having my own stylist initially came from when the group was at odds with the original stylist about being overcharged. Now, the group as a whole felt a way about it, so when they decided to use him again, I had already made the decision to work with someone else to avoid the confusion. We've done 3 shows together that my stylist styled me, and the other ladies wore looks by their stylists, which were all in sync, just like the performance looks from the awards. My stylist and their stylist was in contact all week about the performance look, so I don't see how the same info wasn't shared for the carpet.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Had any of my sisters come to my defense, it wouldn't have gone this far. Instead, they watched me being dragged on the internet as if I'm the problem, or this was done intentionally, which is untrue! Exclamation point, exclamation point. Now, I normally hate reading long-ass statements like this one, but her statement was full of tea, and I just could not look away. And Latocha wasn't even done yet because she added another slide telling everything.
I've been quiet for too long.
No, I'm
Saying, the reason I am not doing the tour is because the promoter the girls are on tour with threatened my husband's life. The promoter was initially brought to the table by my husband for a few shows. Would you have gone on tour with him? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark?
Okay. Next question.
If that was any of their husbands, they definitely wouldn't have done the tour either, which I would have supported. Like I told them and management, I'm available for any dates that don't include that particular promoter. I choose family and loyalty over everything. But when my sister chose to disrespect our mother on a public platform, I literally couldn't stomach it, and we haven't spoke since. I'm trusting that God will restore and bring my family back together. This just hurts with the broken heart emoji.
Yup.
Honestly, the worst part about all of this is seeing that her and her actual sister are at odds, but hey, maybe that's something that we'll get a little bit more tea on when we watch the show. And honestly, the other messy part about all of this is that Kandi's initial clapback, where she told Latocha to stop continuing to put out false narratives, kind of alludes to the fact that they maybe don't really believe the tea about the promoter.
Say what now?
I just had to add that in there. That's just a theory. That's just a theory. Maybe Kandi didn't mean nothing by that, but
wherever you got that information from, it's not true. It wasn't said. That was not what was said.
Comment right now and tell me what you guys think about all this. Do you think that the girls should have been a little bit more loyal to their good sis? Or do you think that Latocha isn't telling the whole story? Also, let me know if you think that Kandi and the other Xscape ladies are giving total mean girl energy, or if it's just me. Thanks so much for watching this video all the way to the end. I don't know much about Xscape like that, but from what I do see, they love the petty drama, and I just really hope that it doesn't eventually cost them their entire legacy. Thanks again for watching. I will see y'all solo group members on the next one.
If I gotta do it, I'ma do the most. Since they paid to see a show, got the South overflow, yeah. If I gotta do it, I'ma do the most. Watching me, they take no raise a toast to the goat, yeah. Body be dripping and sandy. Pat on my nose with that fancy. Money on me, I got plenty. 100s, 50s, and 20s. Stay stacked, lot of them. Rags, house by the lake, bought that. Opposite the brakes, draw back.